me, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you guys or demonstrating to you guys a very wonderful dark love spell. One of my favorite love spells that I do. Now, I'm always changing my stuff around. So this is the darkest love spell. My darkest love spell. And like always, it's always crafted for the specific needs of my client. So this is another version of my darkest love spell. Very effective and very dark. Okay, guys. So for this one, for sure, the first thing you're going to be needing is a chicken heart. Once I tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and start enchanting and doing my spell work. I've already started like always, okay? You are going to need DNA for this spell for best results or spirit powder, okay? You're going to need your blood. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be pricking your finger with a medical lancet, one of these little guys with a machine, and prick your finger. You're going to be taking a piece of paper. You're going to need 2 of them, okay? You need them with no lines at all. You're going to write on both of these, you're going to write your target's name at least 7 times if it's a male, 5 times if it's a female. Then you're going to turn your paper around. You're going to write it horizontally over your target, your name. You're going to do the same thing on both pictures, on both of these papers, I'm sorry. And place them down. I've already started my Santa Dominadora. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be working with today for this, to get this very stubborn individual to move forward with loving my client. I'm also already have turned on. You're going to need a red candle, taper candle. You're going to need this for sure. Okay, if you don't have a red, you could use pink. If you don't have either one, you could use white. All right, but for sure, try to get the red, guys. Try to get the red. And you will need a Santa Dominadora along with a prayer. And the oil that I used in here was Extreme Love Domination oil. You can also use Santa Dominadora oil. All right, so I already started the stuffing in here. I made a hole. I filled it up. To fill it up, what I did with one of the papers to where I put the name on there, and then I put the band-aid of my client. And to this, I added, well, of course, that would be the blood, right? I added some of the oil, some of the Extreme Love Domination oil. Then I added some of the DNA of my target, which was hair. Okay, hair is my favorite thing to use along with semen. Those 2 things that my client was able to give me, so I'm using those 2 things. So that's what I put in here. I put the hair, and I then rolled it with the name in there, and then I got that and I stuffed it into the candle. So that's been fed into that. So that's working already to dominate. If you don't have Santa Dominadora, you can use also Espíritu en Tranquilo. So that's a really good one to use as well. Next thing you're going to need a little bit of patchouli. You can find this at our shop. You're going to need some rose water, pure rose water, guys. You're going to need some honey. You're going to need, what else? A chicken heart. You're going to need your target's DNA. I have semen in here already on a tissue. You're going to need the candles. Oh, you're going to need the special herbs. My special herbs, whatever herbs you're going to use, go for it. I use my own herbs, my own blend of dominating herbs. Okay, that's what I got here. And I believe that's all we need. Some wine. Okay, you're also going to need some red wine. Now, this is not a very sweet wine. This is why I'm incorporating the honey. If you don't have the honey, incorporate the sugar. If you have sweet wine, then that's all you need. Okay, this is not very sweet wine. That's why I'm incorporating the honey. Okay. What I've done with this heart that's different is I actually put in a brine of sugar and water for about a week to sweeten the person up, okay? So now that's why it looks a little pale. So I drained out the water. Well, now we're about to work it, okay, guys? So first things first, I'm going to take some of the oil and I'm going to begin to massage the heart and enchant it, all right? So now I'm going to get working, all right? I'm just putting the hair and some of my herbs into this and roll it up as tightly as I can, all right? Here you would add the blood if you're doing it for yourself, or the band-aid. I'm going to put it into the heart. This is to make a person love you. I mean, you really can't do so much. I believe that in love spells, like, there's got to be an opening. There's got to be a way that, there's got to be some sort of inkling that the person will love you. All right? If there's a spark there, it will happen. Okay? If there's an absolute no spark, then you're going to be like tossing coins at a wall. Okay, guys? So there we go. There's got to be some sort of inkling that the person has some sort of attraction towards you. So it's in there, okay? You're going to need some pins. Also forgot to mention, I'm so sorry, 7 of these pins with heads, red or pink tops, okay? I'm going to begin to fill a little bit more herbs in here, and I'm going to continue to work, my spell. And I'll begin to stab the heart, to pierce it. You have to put them all in there, guys. All 7. And you're putting your intention. You're saying your prayers. At this point, the remaining DNA, you're going to add it into the jar. And begin to seal the heart. Until you feel it's sufficient. Usually until all the valves are sealed. That's a good seal right there, guys. You see that? I put some of my herbs in the bottom. I'm going to place my heart gently on there. Okay. Put some more of my herbs. Some of my honey. Some of my patchouli water. Rose water. Wine. It smells so gorgeous, guys. It smells beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to close it, and it will never be opened again. I'm going to take my red candle, and it will burn over my jar. Once this is done, guys, like literally you could do this candle burn on top. It depends on how stubborn the person is. You can go from 7 to 9 days, 3 days the least. Okay, guys, every night, you know, you're going to do this. When it's done burning, you can keep this safe in your underwear drawer or plant it in a garden. It's so easy to store this away, guys. Just wrap it up to where nobody gets a hold of it. Wrap it up in a sock, whatever you need to do. Put it away. Don't let anybody touch it. Don't let anybody get a hold of it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Many blessings. I'll see y'all tomorrow.